Bitcoin short sellers pray to the sweet baby Jesus that price action doesn't hit 70K, because when it does, we will see the mother of all short squeezes, as says Bitcoin crypto morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse of the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the winds blow. All the humble opinion of this piano Zamboni bringing the The FOMO index has plummeted to 60 from yesterday's 64. Bitcoin dominance is 54%. 24-hour volume is 58 billion. The overall market cap, 2.4 give or take 100 million. Well, another day in the Yanacopian Sea, range bound and down. Wondering if the price is that my landline already? Must be my mom reminding me to take Manuka honey twice a week, not every day. Nope, it's historical norm. Normie, how's it going?
Hello, fancy fingers. I didn't think I'd be back so soon, but I am an empath, so I feel the market's emotional swings. So I thought I'd talk about some historical data relating to these post-halving doldrums. You see, we want it all, and well, we want it now, but that's not how this works. Let's go back to May 11, 2020. We had the third Bitcoin halving, and then we sat there in a 20% 77-day range until we had a little breakout. Then we sat there in another 20% 86-day range for a grand total of 163 days. Now let's call it 6-ish months before really going parabolic. And now going back to July 9th, 2016, we had our second Bitcoin halving, and we sat in a rather boring 40% range for 160 days. Then we broke out kind of, and sat in another 50% range for 120 days for a grand total of 280 days, or let's call it 9-ish months, before we really went parabolic. So now, fancy fingers, we're only about 60 days after our current halving, and well, so far we've been drowning in this 26% swing range of eternal monotony, I think you call it. So I'm not sure if anyone wants to hear this, but we've still got quite a ways to go before we see any of the parabolic phase of this bull run. Taking the average of both post-halvings gives us roughly 221 days. Take away the 60, just passed, leaves us at about roughly 160 days, or let's call it 5 months, which takes us to November-ish, right as the 5 cults that secretly run the world appoint their new puppet to make the Gen Pop feel like they have any control over what's about to happen to them. But you know, I probably said too much at this point.
Well, Normie, I think you and I are on the same page when it comes to small cults running the world. He hung up. Yes, he did. Always a blast with historical norm. Now, I suppose it's time to take up another hobby or sport or diet or workout regime. Something to keep ourselves busy. Let me know in the comments section what changes you've recently or are about to undergo, because every single moment, another chance to turn it all around. And would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth. A day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days. Yeah, we're lucky enough to have anyway. So get out there, knock 'em dead, and remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected leads. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee. Join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing it with me now. Around the banks of boom to spang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa. Thursday, and price is the same as Monday. 4 days with maybe the least amount of movement I've seen. Yeah, there's been some ups and downs, but really nothing you'd ever write home about. We had a little pump to about 66.1. Nothing to write home about. No one really cares about a less than 1% pump these days. I don't even think people care about a 10% pump these days. But that's what happens. And a lot of data there from a good old historical norm. So, when you think about how long it's been, which hasn't been long at all, 60 days, and how long it might be, wow. That may be a little more than more people can handle, right? There's options here, right? And I think a lot of people are tuning out to a certain degree, whether it's like physically, literally tuning out of the of Bitcoin videos and whatnot, or just like, taking a break and going, well, what can I do for the next little while before things really start to happen? And I think that's a good idea. You can't stare at the charts 15 times a day minimum when it's not even moving. And in fact, when usually it kind of moves down, and any little pump we gets a little bit of a downturn anyway. So it's a succession of wah-wahs. It's like, oh, it's going up. Oh, here we got a break up. And then it basically goes down. And that's what we're have to look forward to until things start moving. And this is, I correct me if I'm wrong and agree with me or disagree with me in the comments section, but I find this portion of the bull run immensely more difficult than the bear market. I feel like in the bear market, it was almost easier to exist with a certain degree of hope, because we know how the cycles work. I'll tell you this, Phil. I'll get back to that in a second. But if it wasn't for the cycles and how essentially they rhyme or repeat, or however I want you to say, they're very similar. If it wasn't for the historical cycles, I wouldn't be bullish right now. I'd be somewhat bearish. But the last thing that's keeping me bullish is the cycle. And you got to, adhere to the cycle. We followed it this far. Why wouldn't we follow it anymore, right? That's what's keeping me bullish. We got 82 viewers on YouTube, 11 on Twitter, and 18 on Rumble. I like to see Rumble picking up. I think Rumble may be the future of this channel when and if. Who knows? I leave the road to redemption open for everybody, including YouTube. YouTube wants to make a huge pivot and open it up to like the way X is doing, where it's just basically the people's forum. It's not censored like some sort of Orwellian nightmare. Well, then that's fine. Full throttle back into YouTube. But until then, I don't know. There's another canoe in the lake that I would like to be paddling.
Scotty Mo, when the YouTube overloads take over before election season, we'll have to switch to Rumble. Yeah, well, see, like when some of the content, I don't know, I'll get back to that in a second. Is anyone's Chrome completely buggered up? Because my Chrome, which I stream the YouTube comments so I can put it up there, I have to 3-finger salute it every time I get back to it. I have to escape, shut it down, force quit, and then bring it up again. And now it won't size the proper way for, you can see how the comments are a little bit smaller, and this Rumble link. If you I put the Rumble up link here. We're at 79 followers. I was wondering if there's 21 people on YouTube now that may or may not have a Rumble account. Switch over to Rumble if you can. Maybe not now, or sometime, maybe after the stream. Let's see if we can get this number 79 to 100 followers on Rumble. I find I'm more excited about 100 followers on Rumble than I feel like what happens in YouTube is you get a bunch of zombie followers. Like there's 11,000 subscribers on YouTube. How many of them are active? I don't know. It's kind of like, you remember when Facebook switched their feed where you, instead of seeing all your friends, you got aggregated whatever they wanted to show you, and then it went down to about 11% of the people that you follow you or friends with or are friends with. I feel like YouTube does that too. It just shows it to a small portion. So a lot of the subscribers may become zombie subscribers because if it doesn't show you the video, maybe 2 or 3 days in a row, it'll never show it again until you actually look for it. And I find that myself because, for instance, I subscribe to, what's his name, Russell Brand. And for some reason, I don't know why, I didn't have time, or I just, fell asleep. I stopped watching some of his videos for a week, and then I never see them. Like they never get shown in front of me. I actually have to look for them. And that's what YouTube has. So whether we'll have that, you can always tell. I didn't know this. I just recently found this out, but you can buy subscribers. That makes sense. Like why it would probably be a huge money-making thing for people. So you can buy subscribers. And now that I know you can buy subscribers, there's a lot of things that make sense. So when you see these massive channels, Sultan of Salt says YouTube will unsub you. Yeah, like don't unsub me, YouTube. I'll unsub myself, thank you. The only thing I unsub from is Duke will go into my premium and he'll start like following all these silly gamer things. I got to get rid of those because I don't want them on my homepage. But back to the buying of the YouTube subscribers, you can always see. So you take a channel like mine with 11,000 subscribers, and right now we're probably the lowest views this channel's ever had since it started. There's 80 YouTube viewers, 20 Twitter, and 25. Wow, 25 on Rumble. That's the most I think Rumble's ever seen. So I don't know. I just screenshot the 79 followers. I don't know if it will refresh if people subscribe to it. I'm not sure. Anyway, long story short, you can buy these subscribers. And when you see a channel like this, where I haven't bought subscribers, and there's about 80, it'll go up to 120, low, horrible day, 60, great day, 150. That is a channel this size, and that's what majority of the subscribers that are active that usually watch every day will see it. But then you see these channels with, let's say, 1 million, or I don't know, 50,000 or 100,000, and they're only getting 80 views or 100 views. That's because there's bought and paid for subscribers. So they're not only zombie subscribers, they don't really exist. They're Bruce Meyer. So can people buy subs for you? No. That's why I like Rumble, because I feel like the community that will be built on Rumble there'll be no zombies. There'll be people that are there trying to build that channel from the start, right? It's an opportunity to build from the start. Whereas YouTube, 3 years ago, this channel started, and I would imagine 8,000 of them are just kind of zombies, right? So not to their own detriment. They just stopped watching, and then they just they stopped getting shown the video, and then they just forgot about it. Because I still get comments sometimes on videos like, I thought you stopped doing this. Glad to see you back. And I've been doing this 5 days a week for 3 years. I haven't gone anywhere. 31 viewers on Rumble. So doesn't that say it all? There's 75. I guess the pie is just shifting. So some of the viewers from YouTube are going to Rumble, but that's okay. So yeah, you can always tell when a channel has bought and paid for subscribers, because if they have the same amount of viewers as me at 11,000, but they have 100,000, a million, 50, 80, those are bought and paid for. I didn't know that went on, but now that when you really think about it, of course, why wouldn't they give people the option of, why isn't this going? We're back to here again, eh? Let's try this. There it is. Okay. So I would think that because we had some bad economic data in the nominal historical sense, there's more jobless claims, et cetera, that, in this topsy-turvy world, people go, oh my God, it's bad. Okay, they're going to cut rates. And then we get a little pump. And I think that's what we kind of saw when this again was, because this was about at 7:30, 8:30 Eastern time. Blindly 6,000 Alabama over on Rumble. Thanks for tuning in. So here we are, 66.4. That's not a bad little pump. Nothing to get too excited about, because we just immediately got rejected down to, where are we, 65.6. Now this is where we've been basically all week long in this eternal monotony. Denny Kane, he's on Rumble and YouTube right now. Trippy stereo effect. Man. I hear you. That's one of the things I always have to remember, to shut off the audio on YouTube and on Rumble, or else you'll get it echoing back and forth. Like sometimes when I would have Drew on and we'd do the interviews and it would echo. It's a nightmare. And what do I do every time? It's like, I remember, okay, once I fix it, where's the settings? Okay, remember these settings. Immediately I forget the settings. So here we are, 4-hour chart. Best case scenario, I don't know, 67.3, maybe get back up there. But I like the way this is looking. This big, long swoop. I mean, what we see, what I'd like to see is higher lows moving up this. And what would that look like? Well, let's draw it in. There's the etc. That's what I'd like to see. We'll see if that follows. 4-hour chart, noisy little so-and-so. That's a hell of a rejection. 65, basically a bearish engulfing candle, which that is, if I've ever seen one. Well, but besides the wick, who cares about the wick? No one cares about wicks. Over on the ding-dong. Now, could we still build out this handle? The cup and handle? It's starting to get a little dicey. It's starting to invalidate it. However, it'll probably, so for instance, the way this is stretched out now doesn't really look like it, right? We do it like this. That looks like a cup and handle, right? So you can almost, you can manipulate the way it looks into a cup and handle. The technicals still stand with a cup and handle. What was today? 38, this is 23.6% fib, 68.2. 68.2 on the ding dong. What did we say here on the 4-hour chart? 67.3. 67.3 and 68.2. Difference of $500 in between both of them. That would be, I would say, a bullish day, so to speak. Hey, buddy. Oh, you got the loneliest Lamborghini shirt. Oh, nice. Let's put the old feet down. There we go. Oh, you got the sweet.
Wait, why when you wear green it turns black?
What's that?
Why when you wear green it turns black? See what?
This is black. Your shirt's black, buddy.
No, look on my shirt. It's green. It
Oh
turns
yeah.
black.
Well, there's a little filter here to I don't know, do something. I can't remember why I put the filter on.
Oh wait, I know.
What? What's that?
So it recognizes the green, so it makes it look like the background.
Oh, right. Oh, that's why. Yeah. It's a green screen. It'll take all the green out. That's how she works. All right, Duke.
What if I hide my green?
That's okay. We don't. No one really cares. It looks nice and cool in there. Makes it look even more cool than it is. All right, Duke. Why don't we? Bobby Freeman over on Rumble. Nice. He says, "What up, Matty B? Got a Rumble account now." Thank you, Bobby. 31 over on Rumble. We almost got half as much as YouTube. Nice to see. Nice to build it. Nice to build it from the ground up. Hey, buddy. Let's do some shout outs. Wick's wife.
Which way?
Oh, let's put on the piano, you little dickens. Michael Norris.
Michael Norris.
XRP
I
11Y.
want the piano.
You want it off?
Yeah.
All right.
XRP 11Y.
Master Blaster.
Master Blaster.
Salt in the Salt.
Sultan of Salt.
And Scotty Mo.
Daddy Mo.
Our good buddy Misco.
Misco.
And Jen Friesen.
Jen Friesen.
Suchak.
Suchak.
Nicole M. Tate.
Nicole M. Tate.
The GOAT Dave Digital.
The Dave Digital. The GOAT.
Denny Kane.
Denny Kane.
Who's on both Rumble and YouTube.
Who's on both Rumble and YouTube.
Now look at this, Duke. In honor of your shirt that Scotty Mo made and sent to you, how nice is that? He made it and sent it to Duck Duck. Let's do a quick little loneliest Lamborghini in the world. You need it on. I'm gonna be singing this here. I'll do it before you pull something out. Got it. Whoa. Okay, go for it, boy.
I want the loneliest Lamborghini in the world. I know my life will never be the same. I'll drive the loneliest Lamborghini in the world until the day I die. Until the day I die.
Perfect. Hey, you want to practice the intro? Let's I remember that song. Well, let's practice the intro for when you open up the piano bar.
Welcome to the Jimmy on a Friday night. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Sunny St. James. We're gonna be playing on your requests tonight. Gonna make them sound real proper like. So grab yourself a drink or two or three or four or five or heavens to make it try. Have a good time. Have a good time. Have a good time. I want you to have a good time. If you want to make a request, just grab one of these request cards and a pen. But when you're bringing the request cards up, we have one simple ask. Don't put them in the tip jar. That's reserved for good old gas. 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 That's reserved for good old. You got the picture. It's reserved for good old cash. So grab yourself a drink or two or three or four or five or having some Murgatroyd. Have a good time. Won't you have a good time?
Whoa, there we go.
You scared me.
Wow, this thing is, I should put a sandbag on this. Be done with it. Now I can't even think it. I was going to.
Did I not get it?
There we go. Oh, no, is that a group effort there, buddy? Awesome job.
Can I do my...
No. We're gonna let everybody go here. Hey, Amy Lives Crypto. I saw that you have a 4-year-old son whose birthday it is today, or maybe yesterday or tomorrow. Go to the website and look at the album All the Bubbles in the World. It's the children's album that I wrote with Duke when he was 4. It's all kid songs. I'm sure your son will love it. All kids love it. And even parents like it because it's kind of funky tunes. And a couple of the songs on it, Duke sings. I actually think I might have it in the description. The Pianomattyb album, I'm not sure. Amy Lives Crypto, if you're still there. If not, there you are. Yes, Saturday, Amy Lives Crypto. Yeah, so check it out and let me know if a little guy likes it. Duke sings on Smart Cookie, Sleepyhead, and I Love My Mommy and Daddy. So that's it. Are we going to get any movement today? Or are we just back to 65.5? Geez, I'd like to get some movement, but if not, I don't know. Oh, you know what? This weekend, it's Kyle's gone. So I had to scramble. And luckily, Trevor moved around a night and he's taking over Friday. So it'll be Trevor and I, handsome and charismatic Trevor, on the drums. And then I had to find a replacement for Saturday and I couldn't. And then Grant suggested the great Grabinski, who's a kind of legendary Winnipegger. And he's going to be playing on Saturday for the first time. You know, and once that puck drops at 9:30, you never know what's going to happen. So it's going to be interesting. It'll be even more interesting for you guys to watch to see how it, how this, like, because like we don't get together and rehearse. We're just like, bump, or at 9:30 the puck drops and we start skating. So it'll be pretty wild. Amy Lives Crypto. The way I taught Duke is 10 minutes a day. Amy Lives Crypto said I tried teaching him play piano. I taught him 10 minutes a day, and each one added one note. So for the first time, I said C, play C, and he'd bump, and I tell him to run around the kitchen. Now come back and play C. We did that for 10 minutes. Then the second day, C and E, hit both of them. Now run around the kitchen. Then the third day, C, G, and E. That's the chord, C major. Go and run around the kitchen. And then by the fourth day, he just knew C. And once you know C, you can go C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, B over G, etc. C. So you know every song once you know those 3 notes, the chord, C major. In a nutshell, salt in the salt, you're never too late to learn piano. Just learn it like that. Learn the C chord. And then you can move it up. See my hand here? That's just the same pattern over a million different chords. And now the only variation would be D major. You kind of need D major. So instead of D minor. And then once you know that, you can play Brown Eyed Girl. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rain came. You know what I mean? Every song has 3 chords. And once you know the 3 fingers, I call it toothpick training. You can play any song in your world. And so once your kid knows those chords, then you can start teaching him songs because every song has those chords in them. Maybe variations instead of D minor. Might have E minor. Maybe instead of E minor, might be E major. However, I digress. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Hope the boy loves the songs. Amy Lives Crypto. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Thank you for heading over to Rumble and making that Rumble following grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Take it easy, everybody. Hey, swallow that vitamin P for patience. Sometimes it's all we got.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share